Thank you for joining us for another episode of Cyber Saturday. I'm Blake Schwank with Colorado Computer Support. And what I want to talk about today is based on a TV show that my wife and I love watching, Who the Bleep Did I Marry? And that is about people that get into relationships, marry somebody, and then later find out that they're crazy people. And that happens in the IT world. And so this episode of Cyber Saturday is Who the Bleep Did I Hire as my IT guy? And the reason is because there are some bad IT people out there. Because we live in America, which is great. It is easy to start a business in America. And not only is it easy to start a regular business, it is easy to start an IT business. There are zero barriers to entry. There is no vetting like there is with plumbers and electricians and some of these other industries. It is easy to start up an IT business. And thankfully, it is that way because that's where I was in 2001. My wife and I, after spending some time in the Army, I started an IT business. I was the IT guy. She was running the business because she understands business better than I do. And we started Colorado Computer Support. Now, thankfully, I was a good guy and nothing happened to me. My clients had no way to vet me, no good way to vet me. And as a solo IT guy, if I didn't show up one day because I got hit by the bus, then they would have been in a world of hurt. Well, what we want to do is talk you through some instances where people hired who the bleep did I hire for an IT guy, and then some ways that you can vet them to make sure that they are stable, that you don't risk your business by having some unstable IT person. So continue to watch, and thank you for joining us. Who the bleep did I hire for my IT guy? And why do I say that? Because of something I just read about in the last couple weeks. An IT guy who, the company he was working for, he was a one-man IT shop. He ended up thinking that the company he was working for was bringing in somebody else to do their IT work. So what did this guy do? He went in, he broke into the building early in the morning. He went to the workstation, went to the server, deleted all the historical data for the company, and then left, and then later got greeted by the cops and everything blew up. But in the meantime, the company that he was working for is saying, hey, who the bleep did we hire for our IT guy? And I don't want you to be that person. And there's another instance I was reading about a couple years ago. Up in Denver, there was a company, an architectural firm, that had a lady working for him, and she was too busy. I'm not sure if she was an IT person or not, but she got really busy, and so the company decided she needed someone to help her out. They posted her job description on Indeed or ZipRecruiter or something, and this employee saw it. So what did this employee think? That they were replacing her. So she went in and deleted all the files. Again, who the bleep did I hire? And so we don't want you to do that. So how do you make sure that you don't hire the wrong person? We're not a perfect fit at Colorado Computer Support for everybody. I like to think that I'm a great fit for people, but we may not be the great fit for you. So if you have to go hire someone else, be careful. There's a million people on Craigslist advertising IT skills, and you don't know the skills that they have. So how do you vet these people? Well, ask them a few questions. So when you come to work for us, we do a background check. Has that person ever had a background check? Do they have a clearance? Do they have anything that says that they have a clean background? As part of that, do they have insurance? So their business needs to have insurance. So in this first instance, with this guy, the IT guy, he probably doesn't have insurance. If he did, if one of my employees did that, if we did not do a good vetting of them, you could still say, well, Blake, your guys could go crazy too. Well, that's true, but I have business insurance. I have errors and omissions insurance. I have liability insurance. I have cybersecurity insurance. So if something happens, there is recourse to rebuild the business if one of my employees does something dumb. Okay, so check that. You want to check references, not just the ones they give you and hand out freely. You want to ask them for a reference of someone that isn't too happy, maybe an old client. Maybe ask what happened. Go through their Google reviews. Call somebody that left a Google review from years ago and see if they're still happy with them, see if they're still working at them. Look at their website. Did they have any references there? And so those are a few things you can do to check. Also go check out their LinkedIn and their Facebook. A lot of times people that are unstable will have crazy stuff on their LinkedIn or their Facebook. Go see what they post there. See if they post angry reviews if they're really bitter people. See if you can find that out, and then be careful of that. So if you want to know, if you're talking to someone trying to figure out how to manage your IT, give us a call at Colorado Computer Support, but be careful of hiring the wrong IT guy, the wrong IT company. Make sure you have somebody that can back it up. Okay, if you want to know some other questions that you can ask some questions in the chat. We'll throw some stuff out there. But if you like these, give us a call at Colorado Computer Support at 719-439-0599. Find us on the web at www.coloradosupport.com. And if you like these, please subscribe and share them with your friends. Thank you very much, and have a great week.